who was the biggest disappointment? Who was the player coming in that you expected something from and just didn't see it?
Okay. I'll go offense defense again. On defense, Javon Kinlaw. I'm not writing him off. And in a sense, he had the same offseason plan as D Ford. No one-on-ones, some 11-on-11s. And he didn't regress. I just felt that D Ford, at least you know that he's a really good pass rusher when he's healthy. You know that about him. Kinlaw is like, what is he? He's a big guy who's athletic and is very good against the run. He's stout up the middle. He can run to the sideline. Really exactly what you want as a run defender. But he needs a lot of development as a pass rusher. Plus, he has a chronic knee issue that he had a procedure on this offseason. Hasn't improved as a pass rusher from what I've seen because he didn't get the work in it at all. And the knee is still an issue. So that's troubling. And then, Kinlaw, I would have to say.
It's concerning at that age, right? With D Ford, proven factor, like you're talking about, a little bit older, very serious injury. I think we all understand that. I'm super torn between the idea that I don't want anyone injured in practice, and therefore I'm actually pretty pleased that we really scaled things down. And it seems like the 49ers listened to their quality control coach in trying not to get anybody injured this offseason, and it worked.
Except for Trey. I tried to tell you, get him out of the pocket. I tried to tell you.
You did. You were very vocal about that.
I was.
And they did. They obviously watched up to a point and then had to turn it off for preseason.
That's true.
They're busy at that point. Yeah, they're busy. But the idea that at his age, they're having to regulate Kinlaw, it makes you wonder whether the second contract will be there or not. I'm sure that there's a lot that will change in between now and then, but it's concerning as a young player to be held back that much.
Yeah, and then on offense, Jalen Hurd. I know, I'm not writing off Kinlaw and Hurd yet because they're both young, but dude did nothing, like next to nothing. He practiced maybe 3 or 4 times. He played in one preseason game. Dropped a couple of passes, looked kind of slow on the team anyway. And immediately, first thing this week, misses practice Wednesday, misses practice Thursday. It's like, does the bare minimum to stay on the team because he knows he's a 3rd-round pick and the Niners pretty much gained nothing by cutting him. But he seems like the new Dante Pettis, and everyone just gives him a pass. The Niners are really tough on Dante for whatever reason. Jalen Hurd, they're like, he's really good, though. Oh, word? You've never seen him play at all. And now you have, to me, this like kind of redundant wide receiver group where there's a lot of big, kind of slow guys, Sanu, Jennings, Hurd, and you don't have the speedy guy like what Richie James Jr. was supposed to be, or Travis Benjamin was supposed to be, or Emmanuel Sanders was. So Hurd has still shown nothing and is still skating by.
It does seem like he did the bare minimum requisite in order to make the team. Not saying that was intentional on his part or anything.
Right. Definitely not saying that.
Yeah, you're saying that he barely hit the bar that he needed to hit in order to be on the team, on the roster. And it'll be interesting, much the same way as with Ford. It'll be interesting to see if he can stand up to a full regular season. I think that obviously that's one of the biggest question marks for this team, not the level of talent, but can the talent stay on the team? And it sure seems like Hurd fits that bill.